In the face-off, got Jackson Sy and Josh Lodato. Lodato wins it. I'm sorry, that's Keith Sullivan. What am I talking about? Sorry, Lodato. He's standing over here next to me. I can hear him talking. That's why. I messed that up. It's your fault, Josh. As the Rougarou takes possession, they have it. Harry Sy, though, preventing the shot from getting off by Guderian. And over to Guderian. Tries to center. Harry Sy with a good stick. Takes it away. Tries to pass it off. Guderian with a good stick. Prevents that from happening. Sy plays it back to Costa. Back to Sy. Gains his zone. Dumps it in. Hunter McAdams in net for Rougarou, by the way. Rougarou making their debut here this weekend in this game. It's their first. Dallas has already played one, in which they beat the Diablo 9-2. Unless my score memory is incorrect, which could be 100% possible. Guderian making all the moves, staying away from Donahue.
Hey, watch your hands, 2-4.
It's over to Riley Spencer. Riley with it now. Got a bit of a space. Wow. Pressured it. Forced him to make a move. Gets it over to Lodato. There he is, folks. He gets tripped up on the play. Stays on his feet, though, and gets the ball back. Good job, Lodato. Nice little tiptoeing movies. Move-ins. Move. I-N-G-S. The words I was trying to say. Sent up now. Cross for A. Bear. And Lau keeps him from doing anything with that. And Scott Brown set it up to the point. Hicks with a shot. We believe that met McAdams. He sent it over to the corner. Lodato has it now along the board. Sends it up. Hicks gets it. Throws one on net. McAdams holds on to it. We get a whistle. 7:40 left in our first period. Got any chats going on? No. Stuff I already read. Have no fun. Where's the fun? You bring it up, folks. We got chants going earlier and everything. We had chants in the chat. I was chanting. Fans over here didn't know what was going on, but they thought they were chanting. It was cool. I only made half of that up, by the way. The other half's actually true. I'm just saying. As the Marksmen keep it in, it comes down into the corner. Josh Hall battling A. Bear. A. Bear keeps it away from him. And then sent ahead. Goes through Dugan, through Hicks, all the way down. And that's an icing. We'll bring it all the way back down over here. You know, this space where we do icing stuff. Remember it this time. All right, no, as Sullivan wins the face-off back. Ford's going to pick it up, send it around the boards. Picked up by Dugan. Wild stick there from Marksmen. Oh, turns and shoots. That got deflected. Goes behind to the side of the net. Excuse me. Ford picks it up, takes it behind the net. They battle for it. Now Hall stepping in. A. Bear pressuring. Hall scooting along with his feet. Takes possession. It rolls back behind the net again. Now here's Ford making the moves. Gets around Muhammad. Sent back around. That's Sullivan, I think. Sends it up the board. Hicks read it well. Brings it back in. Takes the shot. I'm not sure if that went off Muhammad or McAdams. Got a piece of it. As the Rougarou gained the zone, sent right back up. Now here comes Jackson Sy. He's dangerous. Walking in, takes a shot. Stood up by McAdams. It ends up in the corner. Donahue pressures. Comes right back around the boards. Jackson Sy. Michael Hinton. I think I called Hinton Hicks earlier when he was repping. My bad, Michael. I know your name. I just say too many. So I'll say the wrong stuff. Brett Lee takes a shot. And that was a good save by Mueller, I do believe. Not all the way through. Comes all the way down, and that'll be an icing. Look, I'm going to call everyone the wrong name at least once. That's all I'm saying. If you ain't careful, I'll call you by the wrong name. That's probably why you guys aren't chatting. You're like, oh, I don't want him to mess up mine. I'll do it.
One aerial chip. One aerial chip.
As Ladotto now for the Rougarou. Chases it down along the boards. He's got a little bit of space. Taken away though. Now here comes Brandon Mardo for the Marksmen. Batted off his stick, but Donahue there to take it. His shot blocked. Good way to have your ankle in the way. Good way to have your ankle in the way. Good job having your ankle in the way. To Roulette, number 47. For the Rougarou. And here we go now. Here comes Staples. And all the way taken down, and that is a penalty. That's Procorpio? Yeah. I think it's going to go against Procorpio. He took him down. 33. Who's that? Matt Staples? Yeah.
Good job, Snake.
See, we'll get it right, guys.
Awesome.
We'll get it right. Don't worry. Feel sorry for all those suck. Oh, wait. All right, official call. Is number 6, Nick Procorpio. 90 seconds for tripping. So Rougarou on the power play. And they're dangerous on the power play, so watch out for that. Ladotto gets it back for Roulette. Roulette throws it at the top of the slot, batted down with a high stick. They wave it off though. Rougarou get to it. So Roulette now, he's got it. Sends it over for Ladotto. Ladotto turns, sends it all the way across. And a shot taken by Staples. Blocked by Mueller. Ladotto all alone. That's dangerous. We're just saying. Heard the entire Dallas bench calling that. Dallas clears it out. Comes all the way down. And here comes McQuaid. He's got some feet. He's using them. Walks it out, centers. That goes through. Ladotto was there to pick it up. Now Wodak read the pass to Ladotto quite well and cleared it down. 4 minutes and 10 seconds left in period number 1. Yes. All right. And now ahead for Sullivan for the Rougarou. Walks it up, did not gain the zone, then he'll dump it in. And here comes William Murphy, gets it ahead. Loud? Yeah, just Loud clears it down. The way these sleeves fold, I can only see one of the 2 numbers. I'm like, maybe you're you. I don't know. I don't know until I see them both. Lobbed ahead. Mueller's gonna say, no. Let's take a breather here. 3 minutes 31 left in period 1. This game's gonna pick up, folks. You don't want to miss that. I feel sorry for all these suckers out there watching the Dallas Stars game. Like that's entertaining. Well, we got entertaining going on right here, right now. I mean, I could try to be one of those little stuffy necktie wearing commentators, but I ain't. I have t-shirts, gym shorts, standing on a ladder, running my mouth about stupid crap while I make mistake after mistake. That's right, folks. We know how to do it in Texas. Anyway, there we go. As Dallas sends it across, Brandon Mardo couldn't get it, so he sends it behind the net. Goes right through Donahue. Dugan now sends it across. Kept in, though, by Murphy. Over to Brandon Mardo, back to Donahue. Donahue trying to get it to side. Not succeed. Hicks takes a shot. And that was read by Ford quite well. He'll take it away for the Rougarou. Sends it across for number 23. I don't know who that is. And on my paper. And Donahue now back to Brandon Mardo. On the dot. Takes the shot. Goes wide. Donahue sends it up to Hicks at the point. He risks one. Goes wide of the net. Brandon Mardo takes it away from Bear, I believe. Yep. Throws one. I think that got on net. Ends up behind the net. Up to the point. William Murphy goes through Jackson Sy. Bear gets to it. back up. Is that Cook? Yeah. Tyler Cook, number 22. Brandon Mardo takes it away from him. Gets it to Donahue. And he's pushed off the ball. Leaving there. Glove down by Murphy. However,
No change! No change! 24.
Dallas were offside, couldn't touch it, and then that ended up being an icing. So, we'll bring it down here. We got 2 minutes left in period 1. Score still nuttin'. I don't see this being a high-scoring game unless something seriously goes off the rails, which it very well could. I mean, that could still happen. I'm just saying. Both these goalies are good. Both these teams are good. Dallas sends it all the way down. No ice. Ice, no ice.
Hey, 24, get your ass back up there. 24, get your ass back out there. 24. Look at him call it. No change, ice. Get your ass back out there.
Dallas ice it. There's some changes. Maybe happening, maybe not happening.
Yeah.
Dallas trying to get away with one there. Rougarou not letting it happen. They say, no way, no how. You know what that's from? You get a cookie. Not for me, though. You got to go buy it yourself. But you have my permission to go buy yourself a cookie. And Rougarou now. Oh, right there! And Matt Staples wrists one. And the Rougarou strike first.
Hey, good job, guys.
Let's see who the officials officially say officially got the official goal.
33-61-9. Yeah, you guys can.
All right, so that was scored by Matt Staples, assisted by Keith Sullivan and Chad Gadarian. 33, 61, and 9. These are my lotto numbers, by the way.
I want them trying to cheat
Or the combination on my locker. There we go. Combination on my locker. That's Gadarian now. Dumps it down and around. And Roulette sends it right back down and around. Harry Sai's going to get to it. And he gets it to Lau, but that's batted off his stick by Roulette. Now over for Costa. Sends it ahead for Lau. Lau gains the zone. Loses it though, and now we got 3-on-1, or 3-on-2, excuse me. And Darian gains it, dumps it. Round it goes. Staples gonna pick it up. And then played into the boards. Only for a moment. Into all the feet in traffic. And we got confusion. So Lau just turns and dumps it. Tries to dump it. It's to Spencer. He throws it to Roulette. Goes right through him. Back to Spencer. Modoc though. Passing plays. Now here comes Lodato. Gets it over to Staples. Back to Lodato. Went right through him though, unfortunately. Scott Brown throws one. Not quite make it on net. Now McQuaid got it over along the boards though. Ford finds Lodato. He makes a move. Goes got it off the stick, but then turn. Shot. 23. Missed one. He missed it. Now ends up behind the net. We got 2 seconds left. That'll be it, folks. And our second period is underway. I forgot to change the graphic. Don't worry, I'll do that in a second. As soon as I get a whistle. I was too busy running my mouth. As Hicks sends it down on net for the Rougarou. No cover. Hey Bear, there to get it. This is the second period. Don't get confused, folks. Hicks keeps it in. Goes over here, making all the moves. Oh, Murphy now. Brandon Mardo back up for Jackson's side. His shot blocked by Brennan Benson, number 23. That's right, we got the name now. We know who you are. Hicks sends it down for Donahue. Sends it around the net. Brandon Mardo gonna get to it. Centers Donahue with a shot. I'm not sure if that got to McAdams or not. I think it did. Let's just say it did. Good save, McAdams. All right. Up to Joshy Lodato. There we go. And sent down for an icing. All right, cool. That means I can change this magic number. By magic, I mean bane of my existence. At least for this streaming stuff. There we go. Period 2, folks. All right. Trisha Brandamardo doing a great job. Well, thank you, Trisha. I appreciate you. I'm glad you're watching. I've missed streaming games for you. We're going to have James McQuaid in the face-off against Joshy Lodato, and right off the face-off, it finds somebody. Jeff Lau, excuse me. He takes a shot. His shot denied. Harry Sy with a shot.
We got to get on that fucking point.
And it's bouncing. And McAdams tries to come out and kick it away. And that left it wide open, I do believe, for James McQuaid to bat it into an empty net. And gets Dallas on the board. Your score now 1-1. Let's see what the officials say. Official. All right, it was scored by James McQuaid, assisted by Jeff Lau, 5 and number 13 respectively. As Sullivan wins the face-off back for the Rougarou and comes over into the post boards here, right next to us. Now McQuaid picking it back up, tries to pass it across. Riley Spencer with a nice sliding stick. And his pass interrupted by Harry Sy with a good read. Gets it over to Lau, he drops it back, nobody there. Not sure if he dropped it or if it was poked off. It doesn't matter. Rougarou's got it, but Lau comes back, slaps it away. It bounces up into the net, and that's gonna be a stoppage. That's what happens. Nets take the balls, we call the stops. It's just like fishing. Not really, but roll with it. I say weird stuff, you guys just accept it, and we continue on with the stream. That's how we're gonna get through this, folks. That's how we're gonna get through. It's been a long day. Long day, guys. So I apologize. If anything, I'm giving you something to make fun of. Not the game, myself. That's all. As ball gets caught up in all the feet. Off the face-off. Josh Hall. He takes it. He dumps it. Not really dumps it. But Muhammad gets to it. Josh Hall gets it back. He's got it along the boards. And he's stripped. And it comes over for Gadarian. He hasn't quite made the red line yet. Tries to send it across. Good read. And it just ends up in Dallas's bench. Good read by Dallas. Who was that? That was Jeff Diaz. Intercepting the pass intended for Matt Stoker. Take it away from the Rougarou. It's been a long day, and one of the games went really slow, so we keep getting behind. We're not even halfway through the second period. This game's supposed to be over in 20. That's fine. That's fine, you know. It's not like anyone's got to be back here at 6 o'clock in the morning. Just saying. Anybody want to see a triple overtime? Huh? We don't do those. We do overtime, but not triple. At least not during regulation games. As Joshy Lodato sends it across for Dugan, his shot goes wide, but Joshy with the rebound! Off the backboards, backhands it, and beats Mueller, giving the Rougarou number 2. Joshy Lodato. All right, the officials call on that
Lodato from Dugan.
is Lodato from Dugan. 21 from 55. And Jackson Sy didn't like that. He takes it right off the face-off, gets around Hinton. Well, it gets stopped by Hinton, excuse me. Then Donahue comes up and takes it from Hinton. Brandamardo back on it, gets it to Jackson Sy. Now Hinton comes up with it for the Rougarou. Running it up, running it through. Oh, gets tripped up, and that's going to be a penalty on Hicks. As Brandamardo touches up. As Hinton draws a call. Trimpin. Rougarou on their second power play, I do believe. Let's see what the says. Yep. Trip in. So 92nd power play for the Rougarou. Thank you, Danny, by the way. I got that Joshy in on the, so that'll live forever. The highlights and everything. That was a good goal too. That's, sorry, Josh. I was told to. That's not true. I was given permission to, so by all means. Roulette now. He's got it. Sends it back to Lodato. Lodato sends it across. Finds Staples. Ooh, he tried to get it for Sullivan. Harry Sy read it well though, and that ball went up, came down, like they do. Harry gets to it, and then I think they say it touched something. Maybe the ceiling. So we'll get stop and a face-off. 6:36 left in period 2. Dallas with it off the face-off. Cleared out by Sy. Roulette chasing it down. Josh Hall giving him pressure. Roulette back to get it. Staying away from Hall. Brings it over. Gives it to Lodato. He rolls one right to Roulette, who puts it on the pad of Mueller and stick to side. The rebound stick to side by Harry Sy. Pass attempt for Rougarou. Glove down. Lodato gets to it. Sends it up to Sullivan. Sullivan over to Staples. Back to Lodato. Lodato looking for something to do with it. Puts it right in the center. Rougarou all alone. Good stop by Mueller. Good clear by Sy. Dallas gets some changes. I think there's 25 seconds left in the power play. Lodato with it now, turns. Passing over somewhere. Harry Sy throws it down. All the way back to McAdams. Power play's over. 15 seconds, not 25. There's no clock here, man. At least not that one that I can read for power plays, so I don't know. Harry Sy. Got it. Sends it up for Jackson Sy, who gets it. Runs it in. Walks forward, takes the shot. McAdams gives up a rebound right there on the doorstep. And who is that? Jeff Lau. Sorry. He backs it into an open net, and Dallas ties it up. 2-2 with 5:12 left in 2. Period. As it's would. All right, so the Sys get the assists at 61 and 58. Harry and Jackson. Scored by Jeff Lau. 2-2 is your new score. Hopefully updated and everything. Randomato now lobs it. Got it down by Ford. Lodato picks it up. And Benson dumps it in. Down the corner. Lodato gets to it in the corner. Walks it forwards. Batted off his stick by Procopio. Centering pass finds its mark. And they tried again. Ford right there. Batted off his stick. I'm not sure who did it. There's a lot of sticks being waved around. And Brandon Mardo lobs it up, missing the ceiling by maybe an inch, if that. Donahue gets to it, sends it back over to Brandon Mardo. A Bear read it well. Interrupted any type of play that might have happened. Benson had it. Scorpio gets it. Donahue dumps it. And A Bear takes his ball and runs. This pass goes up. Finds Benson. Benson walking it in. Not gained the zone yet. Scorpio doing a great job. Get a front row ticket here. And sorry, it's kind of wavy. I'm kind of close. And Murphy now is going to take it behind Dallas's net. Exactly 4 minutes left. When I said that, now it's not. And Jackson Sy with a shot goes behind the net. Brandon Mardo slaps one. It squirts off the leg of Brett Lee. Comes up, finds Ford. Gets Sullivan. Now here comes Hicks. Ford. Donahue. My goodness. Cook gets it to Dugan. Dugan with a wrister. Interrupted. Goes into the knee boards. Centering pass. Finds Sullivan. Sullivan with a shot off the outside of the glove of Mueller. Comes up the board. Boards up. And that gets picked up by somebody on Dallas. I can't read that number. I'm guessing it's Josh Hall by the way he's running. Not that that's distinctive or anything. And Murphy with a shot, goes through all the traffic. Mohammed gets it on the boards. And Wodak turns and shoots. Pretty sure that hit McAdams. And another shot blocked by Hinton. Cook now lobs it up and down and all the way, and ice, we have a whistle. So we'll bring it all the way back down here. And now that we finally have a stoppage, I can read what was being said. What are you saying here? Daniel Lodato, make sure you say, hey, Joshy, after the game. He will love it. I'm sure he will. Oh, I'm getting the sneaky feeling he's going to be pissed when he sees that goal. That's fine. That's fine. If you can't have fun, what are you doing with your life, you know? That's the question. That's the question. 2:56 left in period 2, by the way. We get a whistle at 2:22 when it's tied 2-2 in period 2. I'm gonna make sure I note that. That'd be cool. As it ends up in the Dallas bench. Get another stop. Dallas wins it right off the face-off. Harry side with a shot. McAdams takes it and then slams that glove. My. Side checking his stick blade, making sure that it ain't the reason why. It's not. McAdams was just better on that particular instance. 2:46. Getting closer.
I don't hate that play.
And off the face-off, here comes the Rougarou. Staples. Turns it over. Harry's side, though. He's going to take it behind his net. Almost lost the handle on it, so he's sending it around the boards. Sent up, Lodato. Bassett tries to get it over to Staples. Sent ahead. Roulette gets to it. Throws one on net. Good read by Mueller. Sent out. Sent ahead. Here's Lau. He'll throw one. I think that went behind the net. Moving around the boards. Riley Spencer. And we got a whistle now. Now Riley Spencer and James McQuaid. Looks like both of them are going to their respective boxes. I'm guessing roughing. Let's see what the official says.
It's so bad. 5 to 4. 5 to 4s. 4s going 4. Green. 60 on the
All right, so roughing is the call. 16, Riley Spencer for the Rougarou. And number 5, James McQuaid on the Marksmen. Roughing, 90 seconds. It's 2:10 left in the second period, so we missed my whole 2:22 thing. That's fine, or whatever. There's only a little thing that would have brought much joy to my life. That's okay. So we'll have 4-on-4 hockey for the next 90 seconds, which is underway, by the way. And then thrown up into the ceiling by Roulette as Guderian is running all the way down. They were trying to get a little stretch play going on. Didn't happen. And they did a wrong face-off circle, since it was matching penalty, as they say. So they're going to bring the face-off over here, where they're saying it should have been in the first place. 2:08 left in period 2. And the Rougarou win it, but Brandon Mardo's taking it. Right off the face-off, his shot, not sure. Right on the doorstep, Jackson side, sliding in, looking for the rebound. Harry's side beats Roulette. The sliding play, walking it all the way forward. Got a long reach, turns. Wrists one, Brandon Mardo couldn't get a shot. Set up the boards. And Harry Sy wants that ball. Sent ahead, 1 minute 40 seconds. Rougarou get the zone. No one goes behind the net, off the back of the net, around the net. Rougarou take it, sharp angle shot. Ends up behind the net. And Rougarou gets some changes. Here comes Jordan Costa now for Dallas. A little bit of a slip there, but Jackson Sy gets to it. Sends it across to Brandon who's all by himself, and his shot surprisingly stopped by Benson on the Rougarou. I'm going to say surprisingly, not because of skill, but just because it's a hard shot to stop. That ball could have went any direction. Brandon with it again, tries to center it over there. So he takes it away. Lodato sends it back to him. And by him, I mean Benson. Sent around. Changes are taken. Scorpio. And 4-on-4 is now over, but we got 3-on-none. Sent over, back and forth, and they couldn't get the shot in the net. Oh my goodness. Sliding plays, everybody's falling. Tripping calls asked for. Pressured along the boards. We got 25 seconds left in the period. They're just talking, having some words, walking over balls. And my goodness, that was fun. I don't know what all that was, but it was something. 5-on-5 as the penalties are over. Oh, we got another one. All right, so we got a roughing call. So on Deegan for Rougarou. So now Dallas will be on the power play the next 90 seconds. 21 of those remaining in our period. Hoo-wee.
I got there as quick as I could. Yeah, I know.
You know, I have a love and hate relationship with these two teams and this matchup specifically. When they play each other, it's really fun. Really fun to watch, really fun to see, all that good stuff. It's fun to call. I'll be honest. It's fun to call. However, by the end of the second period, a la almost now, my vocal cords are so strained and hurting me so bad that I just want this game to end. But I'm gonna keep running my mouth. I will suffer through it. It's all good. I got honey and tea and all the vocal stuff
They got changed for
later.
I was telling Drew
Right off the face-off, the Rougarou take it and clear it all the way down. 15 seconds left in the period. Josh Hall putting on some jets, trying to make something happen. Harry Sy.
I have it. Well, literally the clock was not running over there.
And that is the end. Expensive that can be. As period number 3 is underway, the Rougarou come up with it and are still on the power play. Or excuse me, are still on the, oh my gosh, Marksmen are still on the power play. So as the Rougarou tried to clear it, it hit the ceiling. So we'll bring the face off all the way down here. And Rougarou stepped into, sent up to the point for Harry Sy. He's got a little bit of time, a little bit of space, walked a little bit of forward, sends it over to, who is that? Josh Hall, I think. He can't get the handle on it to get the pass. Sends it down for Brandon Mardo, right in the front.
Good elbow, Josh! Good elbow!
For Jackson Sy, his shot blocked. Sends it over for Harry. Over for Brandon Mardo, who turns. Good read by McAdams. Now right on the doorstep, it's bouncing. And we got whistles for stuff. As that ball was loose, trying to get corralled by Dallas. I don't know what happened. Oh, the net got knocked off. That'll be a stoppage.
Now I have 16 for y'all.
All right.
Caleb, we're gonna get the door.
Have one of your guys do it. I can't get through all that shit.
Hey, Josh, grab the door.
Thanks.
All right. All right. I don't know if you guys can hear what I just heard. Rougarou in the face-off. Here they come. They clear it all the way down. But I just heard Dugan ask Joshy, verbatim, that's what he said, Joshy, to get the door when his penalty's over. Now, what he didn't realize is that Joshy just went back out on the ring. The point of my story is that his teammate called him Joshy in a casual setting. So I don't think he'll be mad at me on that goal. We'll see. Now, if that picks up steam, the whole NBHL, even in New Jersey or whatever, start calling him that, well, I will take full credit for making that happen, but then I will inform everybody. It couldn't have happened without Danny. And we got another shot from Dallas at the point. It's all the way down, sent all the way up, all the way back down. Penalty is over. Rougarou back at full swing. Sorry. And Rougarou still have it. Kept in. Roulette back to get it, sends it over to A-Bear. A-Bear back to Roulette behind the net. Tried to send it ahead. Oh, Jeff Lau right there. And then a rebound, hop the stick. Trent Corbin. Now here's Lodato. He got that to Brown. He couldn't get it out of his feet. He gets another attempt. Takes a shot. That goes wide. Along the boards. Josh Hall. That's not Josh Hall. That's McQuaid, sorry. He was walking like Josh Hall. I'm just saying. Not that it's distinctive or anything. Lodato with a shot. Good stop by Mueller. And icing for Dallas. Send all the way down. Bring it all the way back. All right. What we got here? Tony Montana. Coach Danny, how are you doing? Cambry, we played on the Silver Stars, and you coached me in roller hockey with Julie Boys. Tony Montana, you're not Julie. I am not Julie. As Dallas wins that face-off, Rougarou keep it in. That's forward. He gets it back to Guderian. Turn around. Back up to the point. A-Bear with it. Takes a minute to think. Sends it around. Goes through Guderian. Around. Now Lodato. Tried to get it. Now here comes, who's that, McQuaid. Walks it in. Changes the zone. Taken away by Ford. Gets it back over to A-Bear. Sent over to Staples. Then finds its way kind of to Lodato for a minute. Now here's Josh Hall with that walk. I mean, there's Josh Hall for Dallas. And Procorpio now. He'll get to it. Throws it down, Muhammad. To Wodak. Back at the point. Here comes Procorpio again. He risks one on net. Stick to side by McAdams. He goes over. Wodak picks it up to the point. Other point. Benson. Not Benson. And Dallas scores! Giving them one more. And taking the lead. The first lead of their first lead of the game. Now, you might ask me, well, Chris, who made that score? I'm going to tell you. I don't know. There's a lot of bodies in front of that net. Well, let's find out. We got this guy, gentleman, right here. Come on. All right, so that was scored by number 22, Josh Hall, with that distinctive shot. Assisted by Adam Wodak, number 14. And McAdams having a little equipment issue here. Taking care of that.
Yeah, I was like
Score is now 3-2 in period. Number 3. Okay, I thought that said a 1 for a second. I was like, you got to be kidding me. I've gone this whole game. All right. All right, we're doing good. Let's see. Where's Kristen? Kristen! It does. Okay. I can see it. There we go. All right. Goalies are ready. Dallas is ready. Rougarou's ready. 6:30. A little free time out there. 12 teams. 6:30 left. Probably already said that just a second ago, but I'm saying it again. We're back underway. Sullivan wins the face-off. Hinton sends it up for Dugan. Dugan sends it down into the corner. Harry side gets to it, sends it up for Brandon Mardo. Brandon Mardo over to Jackson's side. Gains the zone, tries to get it over to Donahue. Goes through him, ends up in the corner. Picked up by Hinton. And him and Donahue, a battle. Pressure. Pinned along the boards. Pressure. Pinned. Brandon Mardo there to take it out. Walks it. Tries a little backhander. Hits the side of the net. Sullivan lost a stick. He's using his feet. Hinton there to help him out. Goes right up the middle. Jackson side's going to get to it. Protects it. Sends it back. Finds Brandon Mardo. Tries to get it over to Jackson's side. And Sullivan gets in. Interrupts it. No call as Sullivan goes down. Jackson's side with a shot in and out of the glove of McAdams. Then sent up and into the Rougarou bench by Brett Lee. Now we get a little bit of a break, and I got to stop talking because I didn't even take a breath during all that. My goodness. Woo. Mark Parker, sounds like your Bluetooth mic went off. Oh, wrinkle. That's not good. And Hicks now with it. Throws it over. And it pops up and comes down. Lodato gets it over. Shot taken by Rougarou. Who's that? Number 12? That's Scott Brown, folks. We'll remember that later. And set up to the point. Spencer throws one. It ends up in the near boards here. Lau centering. Stop for Quaid. And Spencer takes that right back. Coming on over through the sticks. Hicks with it now. There comes Josh Hall. Trying to get around Roulette. He does. Next one along the boards. Has it behind the net. Him and Roulette behind the net. Make it happen. And Josh Hall and Spencer. And Wodak right there. Tries to center one. I think he actually took a shot, but it looked like he was trying to get it to Muhammad. Could be wrong, I don't know. But Muhammad keeps it in the corner. Now Wodak, he's stripped of it by Roulette. And played off the glass. Doesn't find its way into the zone. Scorpio keeps Staples away from getting in the zone with it. Now Josh Hall, he's going to dump it and go for some change. And now behind the net it goes. 3:59 left in period number 3. Lodato plays it up off the boards. Harry Sy picks it up. Sends it down. Sends it over. Scorpio sends it ahead. Brandon Mardo with it. And Donahue with a shot. Now that deflects up and into the ceiling. And oh my goodness. All right, Barb Parker, thank you so much for your chats there. Let me know that, yeah, my little headset had died with no warning. Isn't that fun? Just turns itself off. Well, now I know it only lasts 5 hours. Good to know. So we got that changed and replaced. Sorry about all the rink noise. Hopefully it wasn't too loud. Well, hey, you get a little moment with the players and a little quiet Chris in the background, in a little distance there. That had to be a nice break for you guys. And behind the net it goes. 3:33 left. And Darian banks it off the boards for Lodato. He's pressured by Jackson Sy. And his pass finds A. Bear, who walks it back in, takes the shot. Oh, ends up right behind the net. And Mueller fishing as Staples looking for a stuff. Comes out, Brandon Mardo finds it, keeps it away from A. Bear. Gains the zone, sends it over for Donahue. Donahue tries to get it back to Brandon Mardo, gets to Jackson Sy instead. Sy with a shot. Goes into the corner. Donahue picks it back up, plays it down for Brandon Mardo. Brandon Mardo centers. Donahue couldn't get the slap out of the air. Brandon Mardo has it now. He's pressured by Ford. Sent up to the point for Harry Sy. Harry Sy sends it right back down low behind the net for Donahue, who's centered to nobody. Nobody on Dallas. But kept in by Harry Sy, comes over, finds Brandon Mardo, who gets it to Donahue, who takes a shot, and a good stop by McAdams. And who is that? Guderian looking for a little picky play, and that's going to be a penalty. And Jackson Sy with it now, gets it back to Harry Sy, who risks one. Goes wide of the net. And as A. Bear touches it, they'll blow it. And that'll be a power play for Dallas with 2 minutes and 13 seconds left. Period number 3. My goodness. My goodness.
What was the actual
All right, so tripping is the call. Against number 9 on Rougarou. That is Chad Guderian, if you guys are keeping track. I said his name wrong for a long time too. And I was never corrected. I just kept trying different versions, and when I finally said it correctly, someone was like, "That's it." I was like, "Oh, thanks." You're probably watching the game right now too. I don't remember who you were, and I apologize. I mean, but I remember you saying it. I just don't remember your name. Again, hundreds of names, folks. That's what I do. But we got a battle going on. 2 minutes left in the game. It's pinned along the boards. Everybody jumping in to try to get it out. And Harry Sy and Benson battling for it. It comes out, and Wodock bats it right back down in. Josh Lodato did not like that. He was looking for something there. I'm not sure what. And now Josh Hall and Roulette battle. Minute and a half left in the period. I don't know how long left in the power play. And now McQuaid comes out to take it away. Hicks with a shot. That goes wide. Wodock picks it up along the boards. He's going to run with it. Gets it to Harry Sy. Over to Hicks. Hicks takes it. Then tries to send it for Jackson Sy. It goes through him. Josh Hall picks it up. Donahue. 1 minute left. Donahue takes a shot. That looks like it hit the inner thigh of Jackson Sy. Could have hit his stick though. I don't know. And lobbing it out. Batted down with a high stick.
You got 10 seconds. Okay.
That'll give a stop. 10 seconds left in the power play for Dallas. 53 seconds left. Well, 54 technically. In our game, our 5th game of the day. Don't worry, folks. We got another one coming up right after this. I mean, yay! I'm so happy. So is my throat. If you can't tell, I'm super excited and love what I do. That's actually a true story. I do enjoy doing this. And we got a timeout called. So, Bray, more time. That's okay. I like this ladder. I will say the cool thing is I get to stand on this little step like Spider-Man.
We just need the ability of courage.
I know, right?
I would almost like you to be up there. You know what I mean?
I tried the very first time I came here. I tried to be up there. There's no way it would have happened. It was too far, basically. Too far back. It would have been cool, though.
Maybe in the corner, get you a little more room.
Then I'd have a bad angle of whatever goes on the opposite side.
can't blame you anyway.
Nope. Timeout's over. That means Chris can stand back up, stop stretching that little front All right, 10 seconds left on the power play. 53 seconds left in the game. You know what Rougarou is going to be doing? Well, you probably don't know what they're going to be. You know what they're going to be trying. The end goal of the Rougarou's game plan is to get a ball in the back of that net. All right, we know that. We know that. What we don't know is what they're going to do to make that happen. But the best part is that we get to watch right now to find out. As Dallas wins the face-off forward, and the Rougarou get it, they send it down, all the way down, no icing, they say. Murphy gets to it. No icing, they say, because power play. Now the power play is over. Rougarou back to full strength, all the way down. They also pulled their goalie, and Dallas ices the ball. 37.55 seconds left. And you're going to be like, Chris, why did you say the .55? And I'll say this because last month, somebody scored a goal with 0.6 seconds left in the period. I'm pretty sure it was the period, not the game. 0.6 seconds left, folks. That's crazy. So yes, the point seconds matter. They matter a lot. And I'll say them every dang time, unless I'm not feeling like it. And that's the American way. Right there is Guderian with it now. Tries to shoot one through everybody. He did. Good stop by Mueller. He's got 35 seconds. Well, the clock froze on my screen, but he's got 23 seconds. That's okay. It's still running. It's okay. 15 seconds left.
Hey, 10 seconds!
Dallas pinning it up on the boards. Oh, and it squirts to the Rougarou all the way down. 2-1-0. That's the game, folks.